about your hood and how many people you could kill and how many guns you got. Tell them about my plan of redemption. So it ain't just about rapping. Do you really have a heart for God, or do you just want to be a star? I don't look like what I've been through. Old me in the rear view.
Told the devil, boy, you tripping, I don't hear you. And I don't fear you, cause I got it all in me. He's all in me, I got it all in me. He's all in me, I got it all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me.
It's all on you, bro. I'll tell you what a truth is. God put his hand on me like masseuse is. If you looking for me, I be where the booth is. I be really in my bag like a school kid. Slime for my God, ain't no way I'm gon' hide it. Young and hot head, I'm a Holy Ghost rider. Looking at my watch and they say I'm glow timing. Let's move to LA, I think I need a low rider.
Where you find me, covered in a spirit, couple of angels behind me. Your words define me, oh how divine me. Spirit that appears when he's wanna try me. Ready to get it poppin', ready to get it knockin'. Spirit of God when I ride, ain't no way to stop. It's the sound of revival, so cast down your idol. He spilled blood for me, so I will lift him high up.
I don't look like what I've been through. Old me in the rear view.
Told the devil, boy, you tripping, I don't hear you. And I don't fear you, cause I got it all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, I got it all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me.
Hear his name in every breath that I breathe. Yahweh teaches ways in every flock that I lead. Only hit the booth and blocks with one intention, nurture and feed, then double back and water the seed. I don't put this on, this ain't a shirt, it ain't on me, it's in me. I'm a rider and I'm a slide, but only if he's in me. Got in shape and by choice, never tatted. Got a Bible in the pen, ever since then I've been at it. My affliction got me addicted to the gospel. It was healing and spared my life when admitted into this redemption hospital. Then all things became possible, no longer react hostile. Change is real, hallelujah. Can't fake fanatic, my faith moves sporadic. My mind used to be crazy, was nothing up in the attic. I'm gospel gangsta tatty, stuck to Jesus like I'm mad. Get ratty, you want static? Homie, it's automatic. Then I call up Miles with the squabble up. Clean my spirit with communion, homie, bottoms up. Banging in there like a carpenter, hitting on the nail. When it comes to blessing God, he tip over the scale. I'm a California rare breed, I unlace the beast. With Terry sing praise and worship, homie, the ace complete. Yahweh long let me, so the devil he faced defeat. West Coast emotion and bread embrace the streets.
I don't look like what I've been through. Old me in the rear view.
Told the devil, boy, you tripping, I don't hear you. And I don't fear you, cause I got him all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, I got him all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me. He's all in me, yes, I got him all in me. He's all in me, he's all in me.
G-Mix.
And welcome to Divine Purpose right here on My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network where you already know it is more than radio. I'm your host, yes, your favorite Danielle, the Surgeon Hiller. And online, we have our wonderful co-host.
Yes. DS, Mrs. Brown Fleming, what's going on, y'all?
And to the left of me, I have my wonderful co-host.
You got your boy Sonny V back into his house. What's happening, Chicago?
Whoop, whoop.
I'm loving it.
How y'all doing today?
We good. Just out here trying to be productive.
We're in the presence of greatness with DS.
Yeah, that part.
You say what, B?
We're in the presence of greatness of DS.
And you hit it right on the head, brother. In the presence of greatness.
We all great, and that's why we are here. We are in the presence of the Lord.
True.
Look,
I feel you.
All of us. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking it out with us. Shay will be back next week. So yeah, let's get started. So today's topic is why mess up a good thing? So how often do we have a good thing and just like that, it's gone? All because we miss and we lack that gratitude and patience.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even say so much of gratitude and patience only.
No, I'm not saying only, but those are like some of the top things that's missed.
Yeah. I mean, but it also could be it's a lot of it's a lack of communication for one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of emotions involved. And then some people just had some bad experiences, a couple of bumps in life, and when something happened, it kind of triggered them.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes things could go left, and sometimes them people could be wrong.
Yeah. So going off of where I get this from, y'all know I'm always watching a movie. So this movie, like whenever I get my free time down, like I really do enjoy watching a good movie. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like I will literally spend probably about 20 minutes searching for a good movie. And then when I land on it, like I really enjoy watching good movies. So this movie was Casino. And the boss, like he just wanted love. And the woman that he wanted the love from, she wanted material things. So she was really big up on material things. So he told her that, like the material things don't mean nothing. Like he was like, he went into arrangement with her, where he went into the arrangement with her, and in the arrangement, they had it set up. They had it set up as to, well, like he provided, like he gave her like $1 million in jewelry. Like she had all of the clothes, the finest coats, and everything. Only thing that she had to do, she had to give him a child. So she had him give her the child. He had her give him the child before they got married. So they got married. I mean, she had the baby. They got married. You know what I'm saying? Like he really wanted to be with her. So her issue was like, all he wanted from her was just trust. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to trust you. And she couldn't let go her sweetheart. Her childhood sweetheart.
Oh.
She could not let him go at all. So like the jacked up part about it was like he was pimping her. Like she was known how he saw her.
Yeah, Lester Diamond.
Yeah, I think that was his name. They beat that man.
Lester Diamond. Yeah.
Look, now you know which casino I'm talking about.
No, it was the same one. It's just that it's two movies that Casino. It's an older version, but I knew which one you saw because I watched that movie too. But his name was Lester Diamond.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so she like before she got with the boss, she was with the high rollers, and like she was like, well known with the people, whatever. And whatever money she was getting, she was taking it back to her childhood sweetheart. So when she got with her man, with the boss, you know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to just get them two. She could not let him go. So with her not letting them go, like she had asked her man for some money, asked him for $25,000. So he like, I'll give you the $25,000. Just let me know what is it for. I'm so used to having my own money. Now you're making me beg. Now you want to argue. He like, I'm not arguing with you. I just want to know what the money is for. He like, it's my money. What is the money for? I don't have a problem with giving it to you. I just want to know what it's for. So she know that she couldn't tell him that it was to give to another man. So she just walked away. He had put a life insurance. No, he put like over $1 million in the bank in the safe. And it was only one key, and she had the right. She was the only person that could get the money out. That's how much he trusts her with his life. And she went to the bank, got the $25,000 out the bank, and went into the diner. Went on a date went and gave the money to her ex, her old sweetheart. Dude, of course, he had her watched. They met him. She beat him. Make a long story short, she ended up sleeping with his close friend. And she thought that he was going to protect her because she said, all I want is a sponsor. So she like, okay, all I want is a sponsor. So the friend, I was supposed to be the sponsor, but he told her like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna mess up with him for you. So in the process of him not messing up with him for her, she was like, okay. So she left. She went to the house, crashed up his car. Had the police came. She went upstairs. She made it like she was just gonna get her stuff. She got the key. Went to the bank, had the police follow her, went to the bank, got the money out the bank, the money, the jewelry, all that stuff out the bank, all to just go to a hotel and ended up overdosing and dying in the hallway.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was but you know what it is? It showed you a couple of things. Number one, you can't make a person love you,
right?
Don't love you. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of times he thought because of his position in life,
he could buy her.
He could change it. Well, not buy her, he could change it.
He could change her.
He could change it because he
really loved her.
He could be bought. You know, he bought her. He bought her. He bought her time. He bought her time, but he didn't buy her loyalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lester Diamond had her loyalty because he knew what position he put her in, right? He knew that this girl was a hustler, that, you know, she was a looker, you know, she was, I forgot the actress name, but she was Sharon Stone. So the character was played by Sharon Stone. And he knew that the average man is going to fall in love with her. She could work a room. She was very appealing, very enticing, very sexual.
She could work the crowd. That's what he loved about her.
But, you know, those are not the type of women you marry.
Yeah.
Those are the type of women. Those are what your grandma would call. Those are women of the night.
She laid it night.
Those I mean, and I can't say what, you know, but you can't turn her into a housewife.
Right.
That's what he tried to do. Now, on the flip side of that, you know, a person to say, well, man, why didn't she just be loyal to him? Because he has so much, right? And the answer is very simple, because that ain't what she wanted to do. You know, I don't know if you remember, you know, people, you know, success and failure and relationship will give you clues. I don't remember if you remember in the middle, in the beginning of the movie, in the movie, when he said, man, you know, will you marry me? And she looked at him in his face and said, you don't want to marry me.
That was his clue right there.
She told, like, you know, he like, man, you know, he was like, man, you know, because his speech was impeccable, right? He was like, man, I'm doing good right now. I'm going to be even doing better. You know, I take care of you. You know, all I want you to do is be my wife. You know, aren't you tired of hustling, bustling? I need a good woman on my side. With the right woman, I could go, you know, to the moon. That's his speech, right? So this is the key part to that most people don't get. She's sitting in his hotel. Yeah. She's sitting in his hotel at a dinner with him and her. And he's pitching. So this you can equate this in business. He's pitching himself to her. It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
So think about that. Think about you know, UDS or you.
Wait, hold on, B. Why should it be the other way around?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. In that scenario, so he forgot the value he brought to the table.
Bingo.
He knew the value that he had.
No, he didn't. He
wanted her.
I'm gonna tell you why he didn't. If you as a woman, DS, just like, you know, everyone, you put all the cards on the table, right? Now we're talking about him and her. You're talking about a hotel executive. This young lady was known to mess around, was known to be a woman of the night. Why are you pitching yourself to her when if you kick her out of your hotel, what do you think she's gonna end up tomorrow? At another hotel doing the same thing.
Right.
He forgot the fact that he was the prize.
Yeah.
In that scenario, right? In that scenario, he was the prize. That's why you know, people tell you the truth, you don't want to hear it, right? Her exact words was what? You don't want to marry me. You do not.
Because she knew. She knew.
She said that with a straight face, like, please don't marry me. And then what did he do? You want to take a chance? Come on. Like, he's at that, now he's begging her.
because he thought he could change her.
He forgot who he was?
No, he knew who he was. He just overestimated his power. He thought because he had all that success, he had all that money, he was in a position that he was in, that he could provide her every need. So therefore, she would not want to go with no other man. He knew, that's why he was begging her, because he knew she could have whatever man that she wanted.
So let me ask you a question.
That's why he felt like, okay, I gotta prove myself to her. When whole time what he messed up at was, if a person want to change, they have to want to change. No matter what you have, you can't make me change.
He messed up by even trying to prove himself to her. Let me ask you a question.
No, he messed up by even going with.
No. You can mess with a woman. You can mess with a woman like that, but understand what type of woman you messing with. Let me ask you a question. Right now, I want y'all to both look to the left. Look to the left. If a wild dog was to run into that office right now, a wild dog, do you think that the dog will forget that he a dog when he hit that door?
Exactly. That makes
I bet he wouldn't forget that he a dog. He forgot that he was the boss because he started moving differently because of her. He gets into it with his friends, and his friends looking at him like, you know what this is what she do.
Right.
She's just doing it at a higher level.
Yeah.
That she did nothing. Listen, and I mean this. She did nothing wrong. Nothing.
But now she did stop. She did. So he did make some progress, because she did stop doing the hustling part.
No,
she just did not genuinely love him, and that's what he wanted. He wanted her love, and he wanted her trust. Yeah. Clearly, he wanted her trust because he put $1 million and only she could access it. Who does that?
I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people do it. They just don't do it at that level. So I'm gonna tell you, she didn't stop hustling. She just
banker man even said, like, so you really trust her? He was like, that's really rare.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you what she started doing. Her hustling became differently. So remember, when the movie first started, she would hustle big gamblers, right? They call fishers. She'll hustle the guy that come in for 2-3 days, make about 100,000-200,000. She'll make about 15,000-20,000 because she'll stay with him all night, kiss him, do whatever she do, pack him on his way, get up out of there. Now she's dealing with somebody who can give her 100,000 a night. Now, she stopped dealing with those guys, and now she's running with a different circle. What did she do to prove his loyalty? Sleep with his best friend.
That ain't his best friend.
Come on.
Supposed to have been his best friend.
I don't blame her. Listen,
it's like per se just his childhood.
If you think about that movie, I don't blame her for anything. I blame those two guys. That's why they whacked them.
That's why they who?
That's why the old guys whacked Nikki Santoro. So I know the names because the old times was like, look, if it ain't one thing you don't do, you don't sleep with another man's wife.
And they tried to set him up and blow up his car. That's why he got whacked.
No. They
tried to set up the bows. They blew up his car.
No. That was Nikki. No. I'm talking about the bosses back. Like the people that was really. They only killed Nikki because at the end of the day, what he did, they don't.
Right, he slept with the wife, right? Because remember, they was like, "Nah, we just don't do that." He slept with the wife, and he was getting too big headed, and then remember he with his brother up in it too. So that's why when they tried to blow up, Nikki and his brother tried to blow up the boss. Those two things really got him and his brother killed.
But why? But again, let's break it down. Let's bring it back down. Why did he really try to blow him up over a woman? Take him sleeping with her out the equation, right? Take that part out. Do you really think that any of that would have happened? No. The loyalty still would have been there. The friendship still would have been intact. And guess what? They probably would have ended up whacking her and less the diamond because you got to remember, Who did he call to beat up Lester Diamond? Nikki Centuro.
Right.
So now the very dude that beat up your ex-boyfriend, now you sleeping with my man. Now I can't trust nobody because what you just did, you just tore our crew up. If me and my man is on, if we ride or die and he busts a move on me, now all of our friends become what? Casualties in war. Because now you got to pick a side. Now you can't straddle the fence. So anybody that knew that, that's why all I'm getting whacked. So in life, so let's equate this to now. I think a lot of times it teaches how to not straddle the fence. Number two, it teaches you to understand and appreciate what people are. If you want to be with somebody, or if you love somebody, and their love language is not of yours, and they tell you what it is, believe them. That young lady told him and said, listen, you don't want to marry me. She was already looking for an exit strategy. So what happened if we break up? Think about this. You a man, you're confessing your love to your girlfriend. You let her know that you want to take care of her, have kids. And the first thing out of her mouth is, what if it don't work?
Yep.
Like, you got to understand what type of time she on. He should have took that and said, you know what? Let's just continue to have a good time.
That's it.
Yeah. But that was because he was ready. He was ready.
No,
and that goes to our question. Why mess up a good thing? How many times? But y'all, how many times have y'all had a good woman? And I'll speak up on if I had a good man or not. And you looked up and was like, dang, that was a good catch.
It's just that mentally you wasn't ready for what that person was ready for. You wasn't ready for that level yet. Mm-hmm. You wasn't ready to hit their expectations yet. So that's why.
What do you mean by the expectation?
Because you might be a great woman, right? Mm-hmm. And you might meet the perfect guy, but he might not be ready because you might be over serious. Like, see, one thing people don't do anymore that makes a lot of sense to prevent these type of situations, they just jump into stuff. You leave one relationship, jump off into another, versus you giving yourself a chance to get to know that person. Give yourself a chance to know that person, because you getting to know that person and them getting to know you, you guys will kind of see if it's any red flags, if you could deal with that or not. Versus, oh yeah, you my woman today and you my man today, and people move too fast. All that be for security purposes. You know what I'm saying? And those security purposes could be for I'm
like
blank for a second.
Said.
Yeah, but people need things, man. So that's just like you getting with somebody and they telling you, okay, well, we got a year to get married. You like, what? What you rushing for?
You got a year to get married.
What you trying to secure?
Wait, I'm talking. Okay, so when you saying a year to get married, that's him proposing.
No, he just meets you. Y'all start dating. Y'all in y'all 4th month, and he tell you within a year he want to be married. We got to get married within a year. What type of time? What type of time is he on, or what type of time she on?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, are y'all really?
What I'm saying is, be aware of the motives. People just don't jump into business to jump into business. If I deal with you as a beneficial situation, or why are we dealing?
I would hope because we love each other.
Relationships is not love like it used to be with our grandmothers and grandfathers. Relationships, Relationships right now today is a business.
Daddy was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid
We
his
ain't
head was his
talking.
home.
Yeah, that's what the song say. But the reality of that song
it was even factual because that's how you had the main woman at home with the kids, and then you had like around the block you had the other woman and her sibling, and you got siblings around that corner. Then you go over there, you got siblings on that block too.
So you know
But
that hold on.
You say what, B?
No, go ahead, bro.
There we go again, right back to what I said. Instead of you giving yourself a chance to know a person, you just ran off and ran into something.
No, I'm going off of you said love ain't how it was back in grandma in them days.
It's not
all I'm saying
that.
Is
it's rare.
All I'm saying is that it was still like, yeah, you had some granddaddies, some grandmamas who was faithful. Now we're gonna focus up on them. And we're gonna focus up on the ones who was the Rolling Stone, and we got siblings all around the corner.
Keyword, y'all.
Ones that was what's the key word?
The key word was sometimes.
Sometimes what?
Sometimes.
I'll be honest with you. Hey, check it out. I don't even think they was faithful back then. You just didn't hear about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you had siblings on this block and on that block and that block too.
But you know what it was? Everybody knew their place.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The man knew his place, and the woman knew their place. Nowadays, people don't know their place.
Yeah, I agree, and it's a business.
Me personally, I guess that's why I'm still single. Because I'm not going to just marry a person just off of benefits.
That's a lot.
If that's the case, I could have been married.
There's a lot of people that
I want to actually love the person that I'm waking up to and going to bed with. Hopefully, we sleeping in the same bed every night.
Have you ever dated somebody and it's like you were sleeping with the enemy?
Yes. I mean, and that happens like all the time. You could be with a person for 10, 20 years and not know that person. And then you sit back and you look at your life.
Give yourself a chance to get to know somebody.
But you're getting a chance to know them for 20 years.
I don't want to live with you for no 20 years
I'll give you an example. DS. Matter of fact, I can give you a practical, real example, right? Let's just say you and I, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and I met when we was in college. And we had a baby together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 45. How old are you, DS? How old are you right now?
I'm 39.
39, I'm 45. So that means, let's just say I was a senior in high school. You was a freshman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had a baby. You stayed in Chicago. I left and went to school. I was a kid. You was a kid. And because of my immaturity, it led for you not to like me. Now, I've been there for our child, but I haven't been there. Meaning I pay child support. I'm in my child's life, but I wasn't there the way you wanted me to, right?
Yeah.
I go to college. Say I go to Harvard. I'm in D.C. You stay in Chicago. I've been in D.C. for 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our son is now 19. Do you think I'm the same man I was 20 years ago?
Of course not. Of course not.
That's the difference. A lot of times people outgrow the person that they're with. So the mother that you was on, matter of fact, you mother all your children differently. The love is the same.
But I'm saying the example that you gave, it's a separated equation. So therefore, of course, we don't know each other. You're in a whole nother city. I'm in a whole nother city. So of course there's gonna be, I don't know you. And the person who you was while we was together in high school, you're not gonna be that same person. Of course, like you gotta be a blank veil completely over your eyes. Like you black walking, and they be like, I can't see. Like, why you can't see? Because my ass closed. Well, ass.
So let me ask you. So it's the same thing in a relationship. Let's just take a man and a woman, right? Man worked for CTA. He worked 9 to 5. He come home and he a daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wife is a business owner. She believes in personal development. She believes in laws of attraction. She is meeting different people. She is setting things up. Most relationships grow apart because 90% of the time you're apart. He's at work 8 hours a day. You only see your spouse and your children a small amount of time. Why do you think most married women, their husbands, don't want them to have single friends?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
You know why? You know why?
Because they think it's
and
no,
they are
the mindset that a single woman has.
A single, hold on, because let me defend my single women because I am a single woman.
Girl, women
I
like what
have
they like.
friends, exactly. I have friends who are married and we hang together. And just because I'm single, I'm not finna push my friend to go be with another man.
But see, you know that.
Yes, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
I'm speaking up on single women, like, because we got to
talking about single people in general.
The
air. Do a poll.
Like options.
Do a poll.
Look, why you smiling?
Do a poll. Do a poll this week on your Facebook. For all of my married women, do you want your husbands to hang out with their single friends? The response unequivocally is going to be no, because you're doing single man stuff instead of married man stuff.
Me personally, I don't care. And I don't care only because a person is going to do what they want to do. If you're married and you know that you're married because we walked down the altar together. So you was there just like I was there. I vowed, you vowed. So we know. If you still choose after we have went before God to and we agreed that we was gonna be together before God, and you still go out there and you go sling that Peter Weeder to whomever want a piece of it, then that's on you. You gotta not me. Therefore, I'm not gonna stress myself out about who you hanging with because guess what? You're gonna do it regardless.
That's not the question.
If that's what you want to do.
See how you just said you're gonna do it regardless.
If that's what you want to do.
That's how
not the question. Yes.
If that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, you're gonna do it. If you know, okay, once I go home, I'm finna have to look on her ass, and I know that my guilt gonna end up showing, and then it's gonna end up being some because she's gonna ask me what's going on, and now my conscience is consciousing. So now you gotta either lie or you're gonna come tell the truth. You're gonna or you just not gonna do it at all. You do have some men out here that can hang around whatever man he want to hang around, and he will still keep his Peter Weeder in his pants because he know what he got at home is way valuable than anything that's out there. And losing what he has at home ain't worth none of that because he went before the Lord. We put the Lord in our relationship, and guess what? The Lord has blessed us.
You married?
Oh, me?
You giving the whole church over here. She sound like she talking from great experience. And my husband and Craig said,
He coming.
Yes.
Hey man, I think we talking to the wrong person. Matter of fact, we finna get on you because you here by yourself and you ain't got no help.
All I want you to do is make a flyer and do a poll on Facebook. To my married women,
agree.
You want your husbands to hang out with his single friends. To all of my husbands, do you want your wives to hang out with their single lady? And the answer is no.
Keep it simple. Yes or no.
I'll give you an example. As a single man, because I'm not married, we do single stuff. We go single places. We go to events that are catered to single, right? We put ourselves out there to the world as if we were single. So I'll give you an example. What's that place called? A dating game?
Mm-hmm.
Who does?
Why would a married person go to the dating game?
To have a drink.
And to see if they...
You can go to a lot of places.
Scenario that sounds like an ego and pride thing.
No,
that sounds like an ego pride thing. Like you're lacking attention at home from your mate.
No.
To see if you still have it.
You know what it's called? It's called appropriate behavior.
It's called disappropriate if you're married.
It's called appropriate behavior.
Yeah, she talking all that good talk right now. Look, Chicago, listen, radio. It sounds good, but the reality behind all of this, we know what it is.
That's your reality.
It's just common
That's
sense.
your reality. Like, no.
The key word is for women and men. The key word is some.
Right.
If I was married.
Oh, so my people out there, my single people out there, and my married people out there, have faith. That's all I gotta say. Drop
But
the
you
mic.
know what? Faith without works is what? Yes. What is faith without works?
Dead.
There you go.
So it's not dead because we have faith. We're putting in the work.
So Diaz, let's get actionable, right? You trying to tell me if you was my wife, you would call me and say me and the girls going out to the dating game?
Why not?
I'm gonna ask you again.
When I come home, I'm finna all that liquor that I just consumed.
Be going to the dating game.
You tapping me on my shoulder, I'm be tapping you.
So you come home to want to be intimate with your man.
No, it does not take that. His scenario was that we was going. I'm telling him that we're going to the dating game.
Yeah, you're not going.
The name of the establishment. What if it was called
Chris and them?
Kick it, come kick it with us.
Let's
get another name. Let's have fun. What if it was called Let's Have Fun?
You ain't going.
Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to just a name.
Hey, you see how you use her psychology on us? This ain't school. Don't try to you peep a game on us.
You heard what I said? Yes, you heard what I said?
What?
You ain't going.
Why not?
Because he said
just like I'm not going.
Because you're not finna tell me where I'm going and where I'm not going.
Married.
So hey, bro, you heard what she just said?
Well, check this out. Okay, well, I will come back with a rebuttal because we're married. Well, you come go with me then.
Okay, that's cool.
If you can't come go with me, then you can't tell me that I'm not going.
But it's weird. You know what? People like what they like, and people gonna do what they do. People are.
I love this conversation because DS, if we both of us know, just like that young my great co-host, if you get a husband,
when I get a husband,
you team husband. All this conversation, girl, I gotta go. My husband said.
I ain't gonna husband 50 million times, but make it so funny though. Men actually, like I have hung around. I was on set one day. I was on set one time, and I was around a lot of married men. And when I say men are so happy to be married because all you heard was my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife,
and they
my
appreciate
wife, my
their
wife, my wife,
they
my wife.
They appreciate their wife.
Dang. I thought that women was something else with my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband.
Here we go right here. You take a poodle, a house dog, and put him in a yard full of pit bulls. He ain't gonna want to be there, right?
The poodle gonna be harder than a pit bull.
But if you take that same poodle and put him in a yard of poodles, he gonna be like, man, this is what I'm talking about.
No.
Yes.
No. The poodles, have you ever went and like got your dog
basically they was
like got they shots around like other dogs,
yeah.
And the littlest ones be the ones that be trying to attack the big ones.
Man. But anyway, like I'm just saying,
the little dogs be something else. Like, no, you would think that just because they're in their atmosphere. No.
Come on, Chicago. Can we get some feedback or something? Can we get some people just tuning in? What's up? Y'all see, y'all hear the show. So just tune in. Okay.
I cannot wait till you get First of all, DS ain't gonna let her husband out the house.
Yes, I will, because I ain't gonna be in the house.
Only place he's going is the church.
What, the lakefront? We're gonna be at the lakefront meditating together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get out of church and the Lord bless us with our sanctuary.
When he go outside, he only going outside with her.
Oh no, he not.
To the gas station.
Oh no,
he gonna pump the gas. He gonna. But you know what though? You know what though, B? Real talk, brother. On both sides, there are some great people out here, and there are some great people that actually value their situation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when you said when you was on set, the married men that was on the set was like, oh, my wife, because your environment kind of sometimes make you feel like, man, I'm glad I got the person I got. I'm glad I ain't got to go through what they going through.
Yeah.
That appreciation thing. That's just like with men. 2 things we want from our woman. 3, for them to love us, appreciate us, and respect us. We don't want much. So when you get a good guy, to some of the sisters that's out here, when you get a good person and that person fall in line, he's not a goofy.
Man, dudes is easy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so easy.
It's bro, and it's like, but you know, sometimes people just do weird things just to see. Oh well, he don't like to do this, so I'm gonna have a dude that do that. He don't like to go here, so I'm gonna have a dude that like to go here.
That's single right there.
He don't like no.
That is single. When you single, you got about 5 different people.
Bro, you know what
gonna do? This one is for this. This one is for that. This one is for that. This one is for that. And that one is for that.
I'm in tune with this one because he's been around me the longest and he know me inside out. And he know my family, my kids, and this is who they normally see me with. I'm in tune with this one because he's a great listener and we can have great conversations that I can't have with my husband or my guy. Okay. This one don't like to spend bread. So he like to kick it. He like to go shopping. I don't mind hanging out with him because he'll think about me while he's shopping. So
that's what I'm saying. This one, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one is all for something.
So women do look for, women have 9 different friends, but they always try to find all 9 in one person. So y'all have friends. So what about when guys have friends?
Y'all do.
That's what I'm saying. What about when guys have friends? It becomes a problem to a woman.
It becomes a problem on both ends, though.
But I mean, bottom line, y'all need to get rid of the insecurity, man.
On both sides.
On both sides. I speak for both when I say something. I don't speak for one party. Get rid of the insecurities.
Speaking of insecurities, back in the day when we had to get our anuses whooped, this is the verses. Did you get your butt whooped with a house shoe?
I wish. That would have been a good one.
Or a comb.
Nah, wow. That's if you had hair. You get hit with the comb.
Neither. I got away with a broomstick.
Man, grandma didn't care. Whatever was close to her, that's what she was using. It didn't matter what it was.
My mother was a little woman. Yeah. That's better.
Hey, you know when you see that, that's unc and that's unc and dad whooping you with that belt and grandpa. Yeah. Now the switch, that's your grandmama.
Don't get that switch off the tree.
How you gonna tell me to go get a switch off the tree and then tell me which one to get and bring it to you?
Bring it to you.
The thick one. Yeah, right. Bring me that one.
Yeah.
Right there, you need to be in jail.
But you know what it is? See, like my mother was a very small woman. My mom was about 5'1".
Oh yeah, I could see. Yeah, you a big boy. You was a big boy in school.
Right. I was taller than my mother at like 12.
Oh man. So yeah.
Oh, was it a
hanger? Yeah, wire hanger.
That's
all that.
Like that, man. I don't know about all that. That's that hanging you up in the closet after that.
Now you can be with that wire hanger.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's a good work. I didn't get a lot of them, but I got my full share. I got a nice amount.
Out of all those, I did get one with a hanger before. I did, but it wasn't a wire.
It don't matter.
It was a plastic. It was a plastic.
Now she know that plastic was gonna break.
We was quick to get a extension cord too.
Y'all, so that's why y'all used to have all the extension cords, huh?
I had the extension cords. I had the belts.
Yeah, I did all that. We did all that.
Oh my God. For
hey,
that.
B, they wouldn't give you a break.
No. And I wasn't even a bad kid. It was just, it used to be like little things. So like, you know, by me being in sports, I used to come home late and get out early. And if I ain't come home on time, it'd be like, what time is it? Let's get this work.
They be like, I told you to be in here by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
10:30. So you getting, for however many minutes you was late, that's how.
Oh, it was curtains with you ain't make them street lights.
You better be on this porch when the street lights come on.
Man.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that if I tried, because you gotta remember I live in Stone Terrace, but I went to Calumet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be late. I can't get from 81st in May to 84th in Parnell after practice. I'm coming home in the street like I got practice.
Oh, well, yeah, you had a semi excuse.
Yeah, so it's like I'm coming home, and then back in that day, we used to practice 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Even doing because there wasn't no AAU back then really like that, but we.
So ain't none of the boys had no bikes?
Hell no. Everybody get stole. Hell no.
Remember how your boy put you on the handlebars and he pedaled?
No, we was too big for that, man. I coached.
And they had to listen.
I got stuck up.
Back in the bike. Yeah, that part.
Yeah, I got stuck up my freshman year, so I coached out of Texas.
Used to be a crew of us ride. Those was like some of the best times. Like looking back now, those were some of like the best times of being a child. Like, cause it used to be a group of us. Like it was just like we literally, like, just my household alone, we had probably about like 5 bikes. So it was 5 of us that we guaranteed that we was gonna be able to be ride. And then like everybody else, like my friend them, they lived down the street, like they brothers and them had bikes. So it was like they had about 8 bikes. So it was, when I say it was like a group of us, we was rolling. We had so much fun. I miss those days.
I had a cousin that every time he left on Sunday and came back home, Monday morning, he had a different bike.
Hello.
He didn't add it to his bike every day. So by the end of the week, he didn't had the mag wheels, the brakes on the back, the nice.
Them was all lies. We ain't have to go steal nothing or take nothing. Like we was blessed. Them was all nice. Well, we had the stud nuts on the back. Well, we was rolling. We was getting up out the hood.
What was those popular?
Well, we wasn't per se getting up out the hood, but
popular bikes, the swings.
We was rad. We was getting up off the block. I'll call it the block. We was getting off the block.
Y'all was getting off the block, baby.
Yes, we was rolling. We was like everywhere. Now I'd be like, Lord, what happened to that energy? Why I can't ride that bike?
That's crazy.
But
you know what I'm saying, man.
Yes,
she ain't riding that bike no more, man.
I said I was gonna start back riding the bike part as part of my exercise.
She driving
we going
now,
on an
man.
exercise regimen.
She went from swings, man, to that big old truck, man. We gonna have to put that on pump 3. I got $5, man. Drop me off on Halsted, man.
So going into our news, while we sitting up here focusing up on Diddy and stuff, did y'all know?
Don't nobody care about what Diddy going through. He brought that on himself.
That London and Tokyo scientists in Japan have made a robot face covered in living self-healing skin that can smile. In a demonstration of a new technique, researchers believe could have paved the way for life-like biohybrid humanoid robot in the future. And this is an example of what they look like.
That look like some eggs in the plate, man.
So that is the robot covered with living skin. Wow. That's a 2D facial robot covered with living skin and
look like pancakes.
So
look like some ham.
Yeah. So while we focusing up on some other stuff, they focusing up on making a whole nother entity that could possibly replace all of us. They don't. I wonder, is this world?
So at the end of the world, it's gonna be all robots.
All robots. That's gonna be the new evolution. And I just look at it, that's a way of another way of removing, like are making making another son.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff is going on, like in London and Tokyo, like all them countries over there, Japan, them countries over there, where they, yeah, they're.
So you believe in that?
Of course. So that's why we really need to invest in our children. I know we gotta work, I know we gotta hustle, I know we gotta make it do what it do. And I'm even guilty of it, of lacking time with
You are.
spending time with my children. And I do my best more now than ever before. So really, 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 like, God, I trust you. Everything gonna be okay. Let me spend this time with them. So it's like, man, because at the end of the day, we got to invest more into them, so therefore they can be in tune with what's going on, because they are the ones that's going to educate us once we get too old. Just like our elders, we are the next up from the elders that was before us. So in a few years from now, we gonna be the elders, and that's the generation that's coming up. So speaking of our generations that's coming up, there is still a reward going for 5,000. Speak up for me, the faith community of Saint Sabina, Reverend Michael F. Father Flager, senior pastor, is a $5,000 reward for information that leads to arrest for the murder of Marvell White. He was murdered on June 22nd, 2024 on the 6500 block of South Racine at Ogden Park. So what you can do, come out of your house, talk to your neighbors, be the blue light on the block, have your church come out in their neighborhood, and also offer programs for the youth. Take authority over your house and everything that happens within it. Talk to and encourage the youth whenever possible. And if you need help, get your GED or go get out of the gang. If you need help to get your GED or to get out the gang, you can call 773-483-4300. If you see something, do something. So let's break the silence code. Provide information to Detective Reef at 312-747-8380, or you can call St. Sabina Church 773-483-4300. I look at it like this could be one of my sons, and it's actually somebody just close to me, godson, who was Marvell is their godson, and like the pain and the hurt that you see, like I felt the pain and the hurt. And that's another one of our Black young men that's gone.
What you say this was June 22nd?
Yes, this was June 22nd.
Where he got killed
at Ogden Park.
In the park?
In the park.
Oh, what?
By the swimming pool, because there is no cameras.
Yeah.
So we are putting together a fundraiser so the kids that's there, they can get their chilling and football equipment stuff, the wrestling stuff, like all their needs, because at the end of the day, like those kids are some extremely good kids and they deserve to have the best. So let's make sure that we get it for them. I will keep y'all up to date on the details with that. In the meantime, in between time, if you know something, even if you don't want the reward and you just want to just do the right thing, please do the right thing, and let's bring a peace of mind to this mother, Marvell White. And coming up for our events, so we have a lit kickback coming up. Ink Dog will be performing on Friday, October the 18th at Joe's Bar and Grill. And this is Bread Breakers presents the most lit kickback party, hosted by Jen Goddess. Also performing Havo 2 times, along with Queen Prophecy, and Trapper Red will be performing. And also coming up on October the 27th, performing live will be Cap at Kinfolks breast cancer and awareness event. I believe this is the 7th annual. Don't fully quote me up on that. However, this is a breast cancer awareness event hosted by Kinfolks, live performances at Richie's Sports Bar. So make sure y'all come out. Like Kinfolks always throw like some good vibes, good times events. I was blessed to host a couple of their events, and it always be lit. Good time, fun, good food. Yeah, come out, have some fun.
Keep up the good work, Kinfolk.
Yes. And Mega Gym is coming up on November the 15th. Performing, we got Paperwork along with Holly D Bars. Bars, she go crazy. As well as Liz will be performing at this event, along with Cap will be also performing in this event along with Chief Marco. So make sure y'all come out and enjoy yourselves. 312 award show is coming up as well. So come out and celebrate greatness. And along with our events, of course, we got the Small Business Summit coming up. B, let me let you talk a little bit about this.
Oh man, I love to hear your voice talking about it. But this is $1 million worth of funding. If you are a business owner, if you are just starting out, if you are in a position to where you want some information how to scale your business up, or if you are doing some amazing things and you wish to make your business a franchise, we have an amazing opportunity. And as you can see, on November 17th, we have 7 of the most dynamic individuals. Coach O. Bennett, she's going to be talking about credit, on how she had her credit to 824. Frank Montreux of Keller Williams, he's going to talk about how he went from $1 to $1 million. Adrian Miller, he's going to be talking about how to thrive in the multi-unit space of real estate. Ro Davis is going to talk about how to acquire $1 million worth of funding once your business credit is properly secured. Robert Johnson is going to talk about how do you turn that business into a franchise. Nicholas Corso is going to be talking about mortgages and doing pre-approvals and what does mortgages look like. And most importantly, how do you get a pre-approval for a retail, commercial, or small business? And Miss Gina Earl, she's going to be talking about how do you establish your business profile? What comes first before the funding? And then we have 2 phenomenal co-hosts, Carl West and Akeem Williams. And I tell you, man, this is an event that you cannot miss out. If you're a business owner, you need to be in the building. Packages are very simple. We have 3, 500 to 2,000. It's very simple. The difference between the 3 is the marketing and the advertisement, and the 15 between the 2 is you get to present it in front of 150 business owners. So those are some great packages. And then our vendor, if you want to be a vendor, is only $175. You get to keep all of your sales, admission table. You get 3 interviews in 1 hour of an open bar. So it's an amazing opportunity. So there you go, $1 million worth of funded business summit. Come on, make sure you're in the building. It's very
$1 million worth of game to me.
It's better than game, man. That's the September the 25th event, but we got one that's coming up this.
Wait, hold on, that's this one.
Yeah, nope, that's the next one. That's October 6th. We do them every Wednesday. I just put it in the group chat.
What?
So I just put it in the group chat. So it's the same number. Yeah, it's the same number. So again, if you want to learn, want to earn, and want to know how it is to be a part of $1 trillion industry, and how you can own your own tax franchise without doing the work, that's what we teach. We teach passive residual income, so you can continue to do what you're doing, whether you're a personality, whether you are a bar owner, whether you're a realtor, whether you're a mortgage officer, whether you own your own clothing line, whether you're a motivational speaker, it doesn't matter. Tap into an industry that everyone has to be a part of. And the call is only 25 minutes, 30 minutes max. 12-week mastery class. Man, I'm loving it. The book, purchase the book, be a part of the training. Because again, once you become a part of the actual company, you want to get trained. And this book is in 25 countries now. and it's growing. You know, I'm totally humbled by, you know, what it is that it's doing, and it's just all about growing. It's going to be a series of books. This is the first one, you know, $1 million worth of tax. The next one is $1 million worth of real estate. You know, then funding, then credit. So we're going to do a series of 4. So just come on this journey, man. Get it. It's a great read. It's in Walmart. It's in Barnes and Noble. It's in Best Buy. It's in you know, Amazon. Boom. It's in it's actually in the airport. It's over at Midway and at what's the other one? The big one?
Midway and O'Hare.
Is at O'Hare. It's in 6 stores in O'Hare.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, I'm home.
Flyers.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. So yeah. It's the same call, man. Everybody should jump on it, man. Information is power. You know, we don't want to take anything from anyone. We want to add value to you, and I think this is an opportunity for everyone. You know, right now it's just all about that passive residual income. You know, DS. You know, you a franchise. You made some money with us. Blizz is a franchise. Sharon is a franchise. Raymond, Orlando, Chanel, I mean, BB, I mean, the list goes on and on, because at the end of the day, don't send me a referral. Start your own franchise and send yourself the referral. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you send me a referral when you only get $50? When you can sign up and that same customer, now you're getting a percentage of the fee.
Makes sense. You gotta make it make sense.
I just don't get it. And I had to. I told that one guy sent me 20 referrals, and you know, he made 1,000, but the company made like 17. I'm like, bro, do the math. You left $16,000 on the table. He said, what you mean? If you would have signed up for a franchise, you'd have got almost 9. He said, well, how I do that? I said, well, we got to do it next year. Because you already get the tax.
Sound like I might be signing up for this program.
Like, when you really break it down, if you're never going to send us no referrals, then that's fine. You don't lose money. But if you ever say to somebody, hey, man, you don't do taxes, you know what? I do know a company that once you say I do know a company, stop. Because you understand which side of the seesaw you on. You're going to send us a referral, and someone's going to get paid. You establish that, right? Why should it not be you? That's it.
It should be you.
That's how I want everyone to think. Stop sending me money and you not get paid for it. How about we get paid for it?
Okay, I roll with that.
So that's it, man. You know, I love this stuff. You know, yeah.
We love you too, B. And coming up, we got Melly P's Playground, Halloween
Club. Yes, sir.
On October 25th from 8 to 1 at Island Vibes, 1413 West 127th Street in Calumet Park. Along with, he likes some toxic bingo, hosted by Smooch Wallace. It's free before 8 p.m., $20 after. You get 3 bingo cards for $10. And this is on October the 26th. Go out and have you some fun. Everybody love a good, quick bingo game, right? I know I do. And also, you already know we got to do our books. If you have not, make sure you get your copy of Michelle Renee Israel's Becoming a Praying Woman. Make sure you get in tune with Survive Through the Storm on Rich. Get your knowledge on. You know, it's getting cold outside. So don't hit them so you can make your next year your best year. And don't forget that the giveaway on 75th at Mask, they will be doing their essential care giveaway next Saturday. So make sure you go out if you are in the Chicagoland area on the south side. Even if you're not, come on over. You know, they're not gonna turn you around. And Tyrant, Like Father, Like Son, is also dropping. Make sure you support the movement. Bo Deal. This is his Bo Deal movie.
Definitely got to go check out my boy Bo Deal. Big up to Bo Deal.
Yes.
Congrats on the show.
And we are still fundraising. So donate. All we asking for is $1. $1. Help us level up from basement to building. Let's get our kids in a building. So make sure y'all donate. Reach out to Latasha and Ronald Fields on Facebook. Evangelist Latasha. Evangelist Latasha. And with that being said, those are all of our announcements for today. And yeah, let's make sure. Oh, can't forget, last one. Make sure you tune in all week. We got the morning jump off Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We got Kissing Cousins Thursday and Sunday from 9 to 11. So make sure you keep it locked. Ken Folks Now Show is coming on today, 4 to 6, as well as Rich Babies Radio along on Wednesdays and the Franchise Power Hour 2 to 4. So make sure you keep it locked. And my sister CEO Yo on Tuesdays 5 to 7. Make sure you tune in all week. My Radio Chicago. Well, you already know it's more than radio, and we are doing a Thanksgiving dinner. So if you would like to be a part of that as well, reach out, inbox me, and let us know what you can give back, donate, and it's greatness. The people love it, they enjoy it. With that being said, I'm gonna start with you again, B. How can we find you?
www.americandreamtaxoffice.net. www.americandreamtaxoffice.net. Let's do it.
Yes. And E.
What I deal with ABC, boy Sonny V. You could definitely get in tune with me on Instagram at Sonny Varday. That's on all channels.
And
to the right of me, which be no.
And we got Brandy Farley, knowing the power and beauty of a strong woman, a woman with a voice. Let's see, a strong woman, Brandy Farley. I thought she was about to be nice and handy to me, but that's another book in some way. Look, go. Okay, a woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. This is a book that actually comes in tune with, help you get in tune with your inner self and knock down some of those barriers that you didn't know that you have and redirect shifting of the mindset. This is a workbook as well from Jeffrey Relaford. And it also has it's a workbook. So you actually get to read and then you do the work. Same how with $1 million worth of tax. And that's what I love about the books. Like I'm big up on being able to strategize with it too. So actually you get to read it and then you have the assignments and then you got the space to actually write in the book. So a tool that you can go back and forth to and keep it at your dispense. So you can have a resource. That's the word I was looking for. A resource for you to be able to go and chime back to. So those are our books of choice. And if ain't nobody else told you, let me be one of the ones to say I love you. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a kiss. Let yourself know that you love yourself. Because at the end of the day, all we have is ourselves. So why mess up a good thing? We got to learn gratitude and patience. And when we have gratitude and patience, it opens up the door for more abundance to flow to us. Because at the end of the day, if you are constantly seeking for more and for more and for more, you will never gain the gratification of what you have now. If you don't have what it is that you was praying for, we're gonna say that you was praying for it, you don't have it at that moment, that does not mean that it's not gonna come. All it's saying is that if you missing out the blessing of what you have right now, How you gonna recognize what you have when you receive the more blessings? You're not, because you're never gonna be satisfied, because you're gonna keep on looking and looking and looking, when all you gotta do is just take the time out for the moment and evaluate what's around you and appreciate that beauty. And just have patience, because a delay is not a deny. So it may not be time at that time, because you never know. You might be praying for, let's just say, $1,000, $5,000. And guess what? Once you get that $5,000, you got Jack, John, and Joe that's waiting to rob you. So because you've been talking about this to them, and now they plotting and planning up on your pockets, because they don't want to go work for it. So that delay is actually saving your life, because God is planning to place you somewhere else where you will be safe, where you get that $3,000, and you still have your life where you can go out and enjoy it. So it's all about being patient. Because if you rush it and you get it, then they come take it from you. And guess what? Now you wondering, and you better hope that they don't kill you in the process of it. Now you won't be able to enjoy it. So the Lord wants us to enjoy. The Lord provides us here for a good life. So therefore, all we gotta do is just have patience and gratitude and thank the Lord in the meantime, because we know that the Lord does not go void on his word. The Lord does not tell a fiddle. The Lord, what the Lord says he's going to do, the Lord is going to do it. That's that one entity that you can trust and know is going to happen. And with that being said, I love you guys. Till next week, y'all. Peace out.
Chicago, know who you are.
Peace.